Hey everybody, welcome to Coins and a Cigar. Today I am doing a $110 coin roll opening. Got $50 in dollar coins, two rolls of customer wrap rolls of dollar coins, and then 5 rolls of quarters, bank wrapped. Let's see what we can find. Obviously looking for silver, looking for any varieties, and these we're going to be looking for the 2000p, hopefully find the Wounded Eagle, and hopefully find that Cheerio dollar. That's so difficult to find. Silver in here, and of course any varieties, and like the 1971 or 72, they have double dies, and of course whatever we find in there. But first, of course, we begin with our cigar. Tatuaje Bone Crusher Surrogates. This is a favorite of mine. I really enjoy this cigar. It's a pretty quick smoke. It's only about a 45-minute smoke, so if you're a good Sunday morning having some coffee, it's a good smoke. A Nicaraguan filler with a Connecticut wrapper, a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. It's a really great cigar. I highly encourage you guys to go out. Tatuaje happens to be one of my favorites. Certainly on the top of the list of the brand of cigars that I smoke. So I will have this, of course, later and go outside and watch YouTube videos. Some of my mentors that I've been following, and let's get to the hunt. All right, the first roll of dollar coins. I'm going to spread them out here and see what we can find. Obviously, if we're looking for the Sacagaweas, we're looking for any of the NAIFC presidential dollars. Those are the ones from 2002 to 2008. They are not intended for circulation. And actually looks like they're all Sacagaweas. All right, so let me go through here and see if I can get some dates on them and see if I can find any finds. All right, welcome back. I got them organized here a little bit. This is a stack of 2000D Sacagaweas. These are all 2000p, so I definitely will be looking for those varieties, the Wounded Eagle and the Cheerio dollar. These, I found 3, the Native American coins. I believe they're from the year 2001, maybe? Take a look here. 2 different varieties, of course. The Great Law of Peace, and this should be the Wanapok tribe. Yeah, that's not, I didn't say that right. Wampanoag. All right, I apologize. I'll do some research to see how that's actually spelled, or actually pronounced. But let me take a look and see if there's any varieties on these 2000Ps, and I'll bring you back if I find anything. All right, I'm back. Wampanoag is how it's pronounced. I don't even know if I got that right. So I went through that whole stack of the 2000p Sacagawea, and none of them had the Spirit Eagle. You would notice here, like an arrow kind of shooting through them. And of course, that rare Cheerios dollar coin has these different tail feathers to them. They're more pronounced. Nothing in there, so we will certainly go back to the hunt and open up the next roll. All right, I opened up that next roll of dollar coins. Again, they were all 2000p or D Sacagaweas. No Susan B. Anthony's, which was really unusual. I was really hoping to find some Susan B. Anthony's to look for those. So, figured I would break into the first roll of the half dollar and see what we can find as I spread them out all over the place. Obviously looking for silver and looking for varieties. Looks like we got a 1983 right there. Is that a 2005? Oh, wow, 1995. Wow, there's a 2000 right there. Got quite a hodgepodge going on in this one. Let me sort them out and I'll bring you right back. Wow, what a selection in there. All right, 71, 73, 74, 78. 79, 80, then we go up to 83, 95, 96, and 2000. Of course, I did have one bicentennial. I will scope them all, see if there are any DDRs for them, and I'll bring you back if I find anything. All right, nothing of note in that last roll, so we'll open up the second roll, if I can get them out. Definitely have to buy myself a stand here for my phone. All right, there we go. Nothing. Oh, what was that? Just a nice 1973. Nice little coin. All right, absolutely nothing exciting in that last roll of $50. Not even a 1776, a bicentennial. A lot of 72 and 73s that I tested, or not tested, I scoped to see if there were any DDO varieties. 70, I think there was a 71 in there as well, but they were very well circulated. So we're going to start with my favorite, quarters. I'll let you know if we find anything. All right, open up the first roll of quarters. I don't see anything super exciting. There's one really super shiny coin right here, but that probably just means it's very new. Philadelphia, Hawaii. Wow. Hawaii is a very odd coin to find. That's pretty impressive. All right. That's not an odd coin to find. I just don't see it here in Florida, obviously, because it's thousands of miles away. But pretty circulated, but maybe one I'll hold on to just to see. All right, now I'm searching for W's. I'm searching for silvers. What in the world? Wow. All right, I don't know what happened there, but maybe I'm glad I wear gloves. All right, searching for any W coins. West Point Mint Mark, obviously silver, and anything of note, I'll bring you back. All right, went through that stack. Nothing exciting. There's a couple of coins, obviously, I want to take a look at. There's that Hawaii coin. This is the Crossing the Delaware. And I am desperately looking for the die break error. Looks like he's got a crown on top of his helmet, like a big die chunk. He's also a broken sword. That's intact. And the ghost ore, which I don't see. And the Arizona coin that we have, you're looking for an extra cactus leaf that basically covers up the initials JFM right there. It's really easy to see, but obviously don't see that here. And of course, this is the bat quarter, I call it. National Parks quarter for American Samoa. And you're looking for the blinded bat, where there's a die break that actually fills in their eyes to where they look blind. But don't see that there. All right, now on to the next one. All right, opened up roll number 2 and see something that looks very interesting, and my heart kind of dropped because I thought, oh my God, did I actually find a silver quarter? And then I started realizing, it's probably not silver. It could be, but man, that's weird. What in the world is that? It is, if I can get it out. United Arab Emirates. It doesn't even have a denomination on it. Obviously written in Arabic. Wow. I gotta do a little research and see what in the world this is or what value it is. It's not silver. You can tell it's not silver, but that's an interesting little find. All right, UAE coin. It's nice. It's pretty. But it's probably worth like 4 cents. I don't know. I'll find out. All right, it's a dirham, UAE dirham, and the conversion is 27 cents. So I'm up 2 pennies. Sweet. All right, let me see what else is in there. Welcome back. There was a bicentennial in that roll. That's pretty nice. There's actually an error that you can look for there. DDO, very rare. Another one of those bat coins, and it really looks like there's something going on with that. Of course, the dirham. And I did find 2 older coins in 1965, and I always like to weigh them, because just in case you catch the one that actually was made on a silver planchette. That's a 68, but both 5.6 grams, so they're not. Let me see if I can see the error, the DDO on this. see any doubling that I can see of. It's pretty obvious. And he has 5 fingers. A little bit of die break in there, but that's nothing to write home about. And let me take a look at what's going on here. All right, just some environmental damage going on. And it is a P, not a W. All right, let's go on. All right, roll number 3, and if you notice some really nice coins in there, and then I noticed the end on it. The end, of course, is the new semi-quinticentennial coin. So all of the nice coins that are super shiny in here are probably going to be duplicates of that. I don't see anything super silvery. I don't know what that is. Oh, just another super nice coin. So hard to tell now. Some of the super nice coins, they look like they have a silver edge like this. But it's just a new coin. All right, let me see what I can find. All right, welcome back. No silver, no W coins. Nothing unique. I did set these 6 aside because there are varieties for them. This is, of course, the Delaware coin. You're looking for the spitting horse. There's die break right there on his mouth. It actually runs almost to the edge of the coin. Nothing to see there. In the Homestead coin, you're looking for a couple different ones. They call it the leaky bucket, where there's a die break that right here that looks like the bucket's leaking. In the window ledges or the window sills, there are die breaks, and of course they call it snow on the roof, where there's a die break on the top. Not seeing one there. Not seeing anything there. Just a really crappy coin. And of course that crossing the Delaware that I will one day find that piece on top of his helmet, his hat, whatever you want to call it. Sword is intact. No ghost door. Hat check. Sword check. Looking at a ghost door almost, but nothing. Not anything right there that's anything that's worthy. But all right, 2 rolls to go. All right, new roll opened up, and again a lot of those sharp edges that at a quick glance look almost silvery, but they're not. They're just nice coins. There's a Dr. Sally Ride. I'll take a look for the air on that. All right, let's see what I can find. All right, Dr. Sally Ride, 2 more of the Crossing the Delawares. I did find a 1968, but it weighs 5.6 grams, so it is not a silver. And I did notice this coin, which I don't think I've ever seen before. Oh, as my Tom Love actually just canceled out on me. All right, it is a Hot Springs, Arkansas, 2010, and I don't think I have ever seen that design on the back of a coin. Like, that's really interesting. Like, I've gone through a lot of coins, and I mean, I realize it's just an Arkansas coin, but I mean, I've never seen that design ever. Like, that's so odd. All right, I might have to set that aside and do some research, because again, I've never seen that. All right, looking for those die breaks again. Nope. 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 Oh, kind of a ghost door, but going the wrong direction. And of course, Dr. Sally Ride. It looks like she has a not seeing the issue there. So, one more roll. All right. Went through the last roll. The only 3 coins are the Crossing the Delawares that we'll find. Again, I went through all of the 2019 and 2020s. There were no W errors that to speak of. And of course, I'm not seeing any errors on these Crossing the Delawares. I will find it one day. So, all right, Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment if you wish, if you want to get any more information. Shout out to those who have followed so far and sent me some feedback. As I continue to grow, I will continue to improve, I hope. And thanks for watching. Get that little fuzz off of there. And enjoy your life. Have a fine drink, have a nice cigar, and appreciate every moment. Thanks for watching.